Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I have a good one for you today, so let's get into it. In an Abyssinian castle in 50 BC, Princess Nawa uses a pair of enchanted earrings to escape an arranged marriage. She is supposed to marry a repulsive prince, who she finds disgusting. By using the earrings, she and a slave girl can magically swap bodies. When each woman wears one of the earrings, their minds trade places. The king, unaware of the switch, takes the slave girl, now in the body of the princess, to marry the prince. In a modern suburban hometown, Jessica Spencer is a popular high school student who enjoys spending time with her friends April, Keisha, and Lulu. April is Jessica's best friend, and all four girls are cheerleaders. Keisha, nicknamed Ling Ling Jackson, is Jessica's friend of African, Korean, Hebrew, American descent. There is also Eden, a goth girl in Jessica's class. Vice Principal Marjorie Bernard, a former cheerleader herself, is a big fan of Jessica. One day at school, Jessica makes fun of an overweight girl named Hilden Berg and a Wiccan girl named Eden. Afterward, Jessica and her friends go to the local mall, where Jessica gets her rival Bianca into trouble. They steal an undergarment and place it in Bianca's bag, making it appear as though she stole it. Bianca is then taken into custody by mall security. Later, Jessica visits an African-themed store and discovers a pair of earrings that once belonged to a princess long ago. Since the earrings are not for sale, Jessica decides to steal them. Shortly after, a small-time criminal named Clive robs a nearby gas station. When Jessica and her friends stop there, they mistakenly think he is an employee, and he services their car to avoid raising suspicion. After the girls drive away, Jessica accidentally drops one of her earrings on the ground, and Clive picks it up. Meanwhile, Jessica is secretly seeing her boyfriend Billy behind her parents' backs. Jessica is holding out sex on Billy, who is getting increasingly desperate. Jessica's parents, Carol and Richard, are having their own issues and don't have a healthy or even sexual relationship. That evening, Jessica and Clive each put on their earrings at home. The next morning, they wake up to a surprising reality. They are trapped in each other's bodies. Jessica finds herself in Clive's body in her own room, while Clive wakes up in Jessica's body in his house. This situation is particularly challenging for Jessica, as she has a cheerleading competition and the school prom coming up soon. After Jessica, disguised as Clive, convinces her friends of her true identity by revealing intimate secrets, like how April's front two teeth were brown when she was in second grade and that she knows their friendship song, the group agrees to help her investigate the body swap. Jessica stays with April and tells her parents that she is going on a ski trip with Billy. The girls suspect that one of Jessica's enemies is behind the incident. When Jessica, as Clive, visits her own home, her father mistakes her for the gardener. Hildenberg, Eden, and Bianca are all found to be innocent, as they acknowledge that while they disliked Jessica, they never did anything to transform her into a man overnight. Meanwhile, Jessica, now going by Clive, faces the typical challenges of using the men's restroom and struggling with urination and other bodily functions. During this time, Jessica, as Clive, gets into a fight with another man and defeats him by hitting him in the groin. After apologizing to Hildenberg and Eden, they join Jessica, as Clive. Eden then discovers a picture of the earrings online. When the group returns to the African store, the shopkeeper explains how the earrings work. They need to find the matching earrings soon, or the transformation may become permanent. Jessica, disguised as Clive, is juggling two jobs, one as a janitor at her school and the other as a gardener at her own home, all while secretly living with April. While working in her garden, Jessica, as Clive, bonds with Richard. They play basketball in the driveway and even share a beer together. During this time, her parents confide in her about their marital issues, and she helps them rekindle their sex life. Carol develops an attraction to Jessica, Clive, but Jessica successfully fends off her advances by claiming that she, as Clive, is interested in men. To deter Carol further, Jessica tells her that Richard finds her very desirable. While cleaning the boys' locker room as a janitor, she spies on her boyfriend Billy, who truly loves her, and April's boyfriend Jake, who has another girlfriend. Faced with Jake's infidelity, April begins to fall in love with Jessica, disguised as Clive, and agrees to take her to the prom. At the cheering competition, Jessica, in her Clive disguise, signals romantically to Billy, while dressed as the school mascot. However, when the head of her mascot suit falls off, Billy becomes confused because he sees Clive beneath the costume instead of Jessica. During this time, Clive has been using Jessica's body to exploit men, including Billy, who gives him money and his car, believing he is actually Jessica. However, on the evening of the prom, Hildenberg sees a video of Clive robbing a man on the television news and rushes to the scene of the crime. After discovering a business card for the club where Clive works as a pole dancer, she informs Jessica at the prom, and the girls decide to go to the club. When they find Clive there, Jessica steals one of his earrings and puts it on herself, along with the other one. With both earrings now worn by the same person, Jessica's and Clive's bodies return to their original owners. Jessica reconciles with Billy, and shortly after, the school holds its graduation ceremony. Meanwhile, Clive, who is still dressed in lingerie and running from the law, is abducted by a bartender who mistakenly believes he is homosexual.